Oh, okay, so damn, I woke up and I was taking on the world today, but then I'm like, damn, ever since a month ago, I just been doing the same thing after the lockdown 4 years ago. After 2018, I've just been sitting right here in this room. I did not learn like trap or die. I'm for the tales. I do trap and tales. No, it's not the same as being an informant. It's just tales, no name or name, whatever. Oh, me and my friend slept over, today. I could say her name, not say her name. We're friends. We're acquaintances. It's like unless you fucking is, gotta, you got a second life, and then somebody say your name and you fucking facing federal or something. I don't know. That's from the song, but however, people that's in secrets, then they just need to be in secrets. Don't go to the club. Don't go to the parties. Don't be on Facebook. Don't be on social media with me. Don't call me. And I wish some people don't. However, in my situation, it's really worse than phone calls. Motherfuckers really be outside. Like I moved to the Manhattan in 2019. About three dudes that I seen in my projects, well, lived where I was living at the time in, which was over here in 2018, no, 2017. I was staying in Lower East Side, Manhattan. So 2017, when I was staying in Lower East Side, one dude that's on this floor was at the store.
Jasmine.
Another dude that be in the back
Excuse
of my
me.
building was in the
Excuse
actual
me.
projects across the street from where I was
Excuse me.
staying at.
Pick that socks on the
And, alright, and then, where my weed that was right there? And then
And I pulled out the bed and sweep and everything and ain't there.
I was actually on the phone with a dude from Staten Island where I see the dude. Don't got no grabber in it. That's a cigarette? No. I was on phone with a dude from Staten Island who was in one of my stories. That dude was walking past when I was on the phone with him. I'm just like, damn, we're like really ordained in our line. Fast forward to 2025, 2026, 2031 to 4,000, 3,000, 20 fucking 42. He's on YouTube and stuff like that. Nothing's a secret. He's broadcasted whatever. The thing is, there's no problem. Nobody never have a problem unless you being directly rude. You get what I'm saying? You talking shit. However, nobody does that. Everybody's grown. There's no directing talking shit to no one. There is conversations that's being spoke about in a way where I would like a defense. Like I have not had no verbal communication with none of these people. So the silent intent to be torturous or some type of irritating, try to like enforce emotions is like
they serious.
a turn off. They're kind of like a turn off. It's disgusting. Anywho, there's like 43 celebrities in the world. Some live all the way in Staten Island, Finland Beach. I'm gonna say something real quick. What's the fucking Finland Beach? Howard Beach. However, I want to rebuild a mental institution. I want to rebuild a shelter. I also want to build a jail. I know that there's a little Chinese gang that built a jail in Chinatown, and that is goals for me. However, everybody that's in my life that have been benefiting off of just my mental. It's not a rich mental. It's a fucking giving mental, like somebody said. A giving mental. You understand? Being able to, like, whatever a purpose, whatever when you come around, you feel like there's purpose. Don't be like, oh, you think that you got purpose? No, bitch, I don't think that. I don't know why you're trying to argue with me.
Who you talking to?
I'm telling the video this. Like, there's no reason for you to find the purpose in me and then try to downplay it. There is a purpose. I don't have to say I have purpose or the purpose in life is to make money. However,
Natasha said, just close your mouth and pose.
me,
You get more views.
topics,
If you just
childhood.
Don't open your mouth and you just
I'm not cool with none of my sisters and brothers. That's my conversation.
Natasha said, if you sit like that and just be sitting there and you just do like this, you get more views than when you open your mouth and talk. She said, just sit there.
I have never been to these girls and guys' weddings.
Pose.
Or baby showers. They are programmed. They're nasty.
She said, sit there.
I'm good.
She said, comb your hair. Do like this. She said, when you open your mouth, you sound like a clown. She said, don't do that. She said, stay on the camera and just chill. You're going to get more views. I believe that.
These guys like men.
You sound like an asshole.
Gay marriage has been promoted,
Yo,
accepted.
the best. I love it.
And then Kylie Jenner married black ass Travis Scott. So
she telling the fucking truth, yo. Just don't talk. You get more views.
And their daughter is like my color, or probably like whitish, lighter. However, the comfortability of knowing those things is why these people conformed into, coming to JDI.
Have a nice day.
Questioning my brand.
You want it or not?
Questioning my business.
I leave it for my man.
Questioning my business, questioning the idea of it because they became something in fame or in the social media world like Instagram, TikTok, and stuff like that. So they established a position in something that was easy for them, and they are sitting there like, oh, I don't do nothing. It's nothing to print these out. Like, everything looks good. You get what I'm saying? It looks good. But it was just that easy to put it there and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? To make something look as such like a visualist. You know what I'm saying? So, outside of me being a visualist person, because that is a trait that I have, like, going to trade school, like, becoming a visualist should be maybe a curriculum in school, like, things like that. That is genuinely my idea of living in life. Like, I'm more than one thing. That's why Jasmine does it, is more than one thing. At Your Bad Habit, it's a little carpe diem, I think, or paradox. Like, it goes so many ways. 33.0, my favorite number, like a birthday. March the 3rd. March 30th. October 24th. June 14th. September 6th. Like, anything significant to me and to anybody that I can relate to, because those days may be important, may be sentimental, maybe it's just a day of your day. It's a day of my day and a day in your day. I'm a universal girl. I'm universal. I'm a universal female. I'm a universal girl. I have established something after a long time of living, after a lot of experiences that I've heard of and went through the same thing with elder women, elder men, younger women that was younger than me at a time that are old now, that were the same age today. We're in the 30s, however it goes. These people came to Jasmine Does It. They are all established, and they work with people like Jasmine Does It. They work with people like me. They work with people like JDI. They work with people like visualists and stuff like that. There's so many people like me, but I have established something within me. So at war, love and war, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't fuck with me, it's gonna be war too. So they're not understanding why it is universally flowing like how it is. I have not gone nowhere. Like I said, I've been sitting here. I have been making money. I have been universally making plays, like a DVD, like a VCR, like a Blockbuster. I have been visually, you know, matching opponents. I've been synchronicity matching these people also. They trying to figure out what was I doing before talking because I'm not I don't be verbally speaking on YouTube. I do my stuff. I'm like a little social media head, but I also like have an actual life. I go out, I network, I mingle, I talk to people, I tell people what I like to do. Not what I like to do. I tell people my business expertise. That conversation comes up after y'all get to know each other in a conversation. Like I go out like a regular normal person and be branching off in the world. You know what I'm saying? If I have a networking event, I invite a few friends. Like, oh, y'all want to go to a networking event? It's Manhattan, Brooklyn, 5 boroughs in New York City, even Atlanta. Or if y'all want to go out of state, y'all want to put on an event, y'all want to do like a networking event. You know what I'm saying? Showcasing. We grew up on that in school, showcasing. However it goes, anything that I do it very fucking well, like the rapper Fab said. However, all that miscellaneous stuff that they just came up with, that is fraud. And that is a real life thing that a person could do. Frame someone. Be able to. God forbid if you was a fucking CIA. Bitch, it's just if it's not today, it's not today. If you want to sit around and wait to be some type of revengeful to somebody, like like maybe a CIA that killed your grandfather or something like, or a CIA that killed your little daughter or something, or your little son or daughter, and you just want to beat his ass, you want to beat her ass so bad. You gonna wait around his house or whatever, maybe try to find where he living, sleeping on the floor outside somewhere. He's just not he incognito to your problems of what he had a job to do, and it's just like so. This is for instance. So pretty much what I'm saying is, yeah, you may be able to get the CIA one day, but that day, I don't know his day. I don't know his 24 hours, 72 hours, 48 hours. He said not that day. Get what I'm saying? So just wait your turn to be able to fuck with the CIA that was sent to kill your little daughter, to your son, to your 18-year-old son, to your fucking grandpops that is 81. For whatever reason. However, the spiritual game and the clock and the ticking and da da da, generational curses, generational ties, da da da, the idea of like, oh, maybe you broke a generational tie, or maybe you broke a generational, like, it's almost like exciting spiritual, and still try to test the waters with somebody. Like, there's no generational ties. There's no spiritually trying to test me. It is what it is. You can't create something. There's nothing over no one. There's nothing spiritual but somebody's perspective. Somebody's perspective of something. A reasoning. Why it happened. Oh, it could have been prevented. It should could have never happened. Da 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 da. That's where spiritual come in. Whether I got hit in my head 20 times. There's so many resources out here. Like I said, I go out, I meet people. Conversations transpire in so many different ways. Random conversations, spiritual conversations, physical, da 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 da. So there's a lot of understanding and everything in this life. Some people be like, "Oh, she's saying this and that," and it really makes sense. Like it really makes sense. Like you get what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, like it's just not rocket science. So from JDI to spiritual excitements and advantages in spiritual, like let me play a game. Like there are games. There's checkers. There's Connect Four. There's Uno. When you play a game with someone in the physical realm, with no game, that means you are intentionally trying to transpire something or curate something to transpire in some type of way. However, that's a prerogative also. But I'm not gonna go into the spiritual today. So I matched somebody who is not questioning their movements and coming to my home and just sitting there stalking me in the studio. That is wrong. It's not spiritual. It's just wrong. That's illegal. That is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Then you all like, you gave me twins and stuff. Like, get the fuck out of my home. Go home. Your big bisexual dad, your big bisexual brother, y'all are wrong in a way. I do not have no children in my care at 30, 40, 20 something. There are police. There are dads. There are mom and dads. There's no mistake. But these grown, over 31-year-old ass men and women and their family sitting in my projects, sitting in a building. This building used to be a fucking mental institute back in the day, in like 1976.